Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Expressive Tone TV, conveying your thoughts and feelings to the world. Guys, my people has been calling me that why is it that you did not say anything about this Okuama crisis? I said I don't know what to say. I'm just confused. Because of the enormity of what has happened. Don't forget that the Okuama community is an Urobo community, and I am an Urobo. So, in one way or the other, I am affected. My heart bleeds. Why is my heart bleeding? My heart is bleeding because what is supposed to be a blessing to us is now a curse. It is now a problem. It is this crude, the oil that God has blessed us with in the Niger Delta, that is giving us all these problems that we are seeing. Before I say anything further, I will want to say that, I grieve with the families of the soldiers that have lost their life in Okuama community. And also the community people, the children, the women, the men, the people that have died in this crisis. My heart goes for them. May all the soul of the departed rest in peace. But there is something that I don't understand about this crisis, because nobody is saying anything. The Ukoloba, the Ijaw community that have boundary with the Okuama, that they said to have been having crisis for over 20 years, it's not as if they had just a serious war that was just going on that period. Yes, they have had some crisis over the years. We are told that there is they have boundaries, and over 20 years they have been, having a crisis, fighting over who own a particular land, which is supposed to be a boundary between both towns. However, on the 14th of March, the Okuama people said that some military men, according to, eyewitness and allegations that we are hearing, that some military men came into Okuama because prior to that time, they had some problems with the Okoloba people, where some Okuama youths were killed by some people in common flag. According to them, allegedly, that some people that are, putting on common flag killed some Okuama youths in the river. And so when these military men came to their community, they mistook them for some of these fake soldiers that have killed them before. Because according to them, allegedly, that this Okoloba warlord, they have a warlord there that resides at the boundary, that he uses some boys that wear military common flag to operate. So they said when these military people came to that community, they gave them drink and entertained them according to the Urobo culture. But after everything, the military men, insisted that the youth leader and the chairman of the community and some elders should follow them to an unknown destination for settlement. The Okuama people rejected this, request. They said, no, our people cannot follow you. And at that point, when they insisted that, their elders and their leaders cannot follow the military men made all of them to sleep on the ground, and, they started flogging them and beating them, and that was how the whole crisis started. It's quite unfortunate. is unfortunate. My pain is that, you know, whatever is happening in that area today is as a result of oil, is as a result of the crude that we have there. What pains me most now is that nobody is even telling us what is happening in that place. The governor went there. The governor, he visited the Okuama community. The military has, besieged the whole community. They did not even allow the governor to enter the place. The governor could not access the community. Journalists have gone there, they could not access the community. People cannot enter the community. What I'm saying is that even the governor, because now everybody is saying, oh, they killed the military men, they killed military men. It is wrong. It is wrong for civilians to kill military men. I condemn that, in all ramification. But what I don't understand about the whole thing is that nobody is telling us what actually happened between the Okuama people and the military men. Apart from the story that we heard from some of these Okuama people, we have not heard any other thing, any other story from another source, from the source of the military people, or from the state, or from any other place. That, okay, this was what happened. Because if it is actually a land dispute, like some of the Okuama people are saying that, they had land dispute with the Jaws of the Okoloba community, it is not in the jurisdiction of JTF, the Joint Task Force, to settle land disputes. How come it's the military men, the JTF, that came to Okoloba to come and settle land disputes? That is supposed to be, a police case. Then they go to courts. That is how land disputes are settled. I don't know how come it is the JTF, the Joint Task Force, that is supposed to, be in charge of our pipelines, guiding the pipelines so that they will not vandalize the pipelines. I don't know why, they came into this matter. I don't know. And apart from that, we have not heard, the actual story, what actually happened. We are only hearing that about 16 or 17 military men were killed. Please, I beg, I want to add my own little voice to this, because these people that are involved, they are Urobos. I'm an Urobo. I am touched. I am involved. I am not saying that, what they did is right, because nobody has the right to take the life of anybody. Talk more of, a serving military man, a colonel, great men like that has served the nation, that has, used their body, their time, or their life to serve the country. They are not supposed to die like that. They are not supposed to be killed like that. But what we want, as Urobos, is the truth of the matter. What actually happened? What happened? Because now the the Okuama community now have been set ablaze. Women and children are in the bush. So many of them have died. The military men, have died. They have lost, their lives, their family. Their wives now are now widows. Imagine that. So what actually happened? What happened in Okoloba and, Okuama? And that's on the 14th. We want to know the true story of what actually happened. What transpired between the military men? What, led to their going to Okuama on that particular day? Were they fighting? Was there fight between the Okoloba and the Okuama people? What was happening? Was there a physical combat? Or a pipeline was broken, a pipeline around that place, because for the men of JTF to enter a community like that, what actually happened in that place? That is the question that I want to ask, and that is the unanswered question, because the whole thing is not just adding up at all. It's not adding up that some military men just came, they went to the Koloba community, and military men, colonels, great men in the army like that, and they were just slaughtered by civilians. It is an error. It is an error. I feel for them too, because they are men that has lived, men that have families, that have wives, that have children. They are breadwinners. What about the Okuama people that have lost their lives? Is it not good for us to know the truth of this whole thing? Because our governor went to that place. We are only hearing that, oh, those that did this, those that killed the military men will be brought to book. Yes, it is good for anybody that commits any crime to be brought to book. But it is also good for us to know what actually happened in Okuama. The unanswered question there is, why did those military men went to Okuama? Why did they go to Okuama on that particular day? What did they go to do in Okuama? Who called them? Who invited them to Okuama? What happened that they came to Okuama? If it is the land dispute, is it in their position to settle land dispute? And if they are even to settle a dispute, were they not supposed to involve both parties? Were they not supposed to invite both the Ukoloba side and the Okuama side, and they meet in, a safe place for peace talk? If they actually went to Okuama for peace talk, because they said they went there, to make peace, and the Okuama people slaughtered the military men. This whole thing is not just adding up at all to me. So these are the questions that I will want to ask, and I hope that Nigerians and every Urobo and every Niger Delta indigene and every Deltan will be able to get answer to this question. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do press the notification bell, like the video, share this video, share the video. Let other Deltans, other people in the country, let them hear and this question, that why did the JTF go to Okuama on that particular day? Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.